Hey guys, Takahmasak here. Welcome back to Dragon Warrior 3. Now last time, I just stopped off at Lancel to grab a few invisibility herbs. You might have noticed there was a little section behind the town. I'll get to that later. It's not important to get to right now. It just leads into that cave where we're going to go later. I'm not nearly strong enough to get in there by myself. So we just still recently got the ship, and there were a few other areas that we were directed to go to. We were directed to go along the coastline of, like, Baharacha and go up towards Japan. And there was also a place north of Portoga we could have been. I'm not sure if this is quicker. Maybe Knave or No Annuals is quicker. But yeah, the next several things I need to do to progress the storyline. I need to be a little bit stronger in order to do that. So we need to buy new equipment, and I need to get my level up a little bit. So exploring does two things. I mean, it helps us get a lot of the exploring of the map out of the way, plus it lets me kind of indirectly level grind a little bit, because I definitely need to do that. But if we come up north of Portoga, and I believe this is also, like, directly west of Knave, so let us go in here. Hey, buddy. No, hey. Okay. This is the historic castle of Eggenbear. Yokels aren't welcome. No sword, no shield. I have both of those. Okay, so what we need to do is put those invisibility herbs to use. This is pretty much their only use. Yay! And we can kind of sneak around here. Yeah, you're just hearing stuff. Okay, no. It's based on the number of steps you take. So once you pass him, nobody else will throw you out of here. So you can just kind of talk to everybody. Yeah, all that sitting at a table must be difficult. Oh, hey. Yeah, talk to that guard over there. He's kind of a penis. So let's head on into Steppy Steps. And we can get to a little boulder puzzle. Now, if you remember way back in, what was that, Reeve, I believe, we could have pushed boulders around. So he showed you how to do that. And if I recall correctly, this is the only place you're ever going to have to do this. So what we need to do is not push the boulders up against the wall or into the water, because that would get rid of it. And I believe if you just leave the room and come back in, it'll be a reset. But best to do these things correctly the first time. Dunk. And the final one. Not a particularly challenging result. Yeah. And And oof. Last but not least. And that'll open up a secret passage. That leads to treasure! Treasure of the Vase of Drought. I don't remember if anybody really told us what that is or not, so maybe we can grab some information in town to see what that does. Hello, I've just looted your treasure. Would somebody mind telling me what it does? Ah, screw him. I don't want to talk to the king. So is there somebody out here? Hello! I know about that. The final key is in a shrine somewhere. Well, that doesn't help at all. How many shrines there are in this world? There's gotta be at least, like, 7s of shrines. So let's see if we can get some more information or not. The one over near the pond is the princess of the... Well, I could have gathered that. I heard that! You're not from around here, are you? Seemed a little aggressive. And what do you have to say? Anything whatsoever? These are the... No. Absolutely, completely wasted my life talking to you. That's fine. You get kind of used to it. Excuse me. It is said that somewhere in this world is a base that has the power to dry up the ocean. What? In this castle? Inconceivable! It is said that long ago a shrine sunk into the ocean, and now that there are shoals at that spot. So this is all a key into, you pretty much can gather that the final key is buried in a spot where there are a few shoals, and we need to use the Vase of Drought at those shoals to reveal the final key there. Hey, buddy. Oh, there'll be careless mistakes aplenty, sir. A tribe called Indians, called the Sioux. I'm a very bold-minded king. I want to make light of thee because ye hail from provinces different than my own. And blah, blah, blah. Sure, you do that. Hooray! Now, let's see, just for the sake of... Huh, what do I want to do now? Oh, you know what we can do now that we're actually relatively in the area, I believe. God, I hope I'm right. If we go over directly to the west... I'm really trying to do this all by memory, and sometimes it works, and this may be... Okay, I think I'm okay. This all looks very familiar. If we come over here, we can find a little bear spatch. And here we have some new guys. A Blue Beak, I believe he can cast Inferno, so I don't remember if he can go twice or not. And the Witch Doctor can cast Heal More, and I think he can cast Vivify, which has a 50% chance to bring dead enemies to life. So let's just get rid of these guys. Yeah, you're not too challenging. Great. Great. And he's still dead. Death! No! Boy. Okay, I think we got the proper formation now, at least. Get the hell out of the way, please. Alright, let us sneak into here. And there's a barren patch of something. Old man! Hello, sir. Oh. Oh, okay. But I'll need some merchants. Where would I ever find a merchant? So yeah, I'm going to go back to Aliahan. I'm going to make a merchant. I'm going to put the merchant in my party and bring them back here, and I will just meet you back over here. Alright, made it back with a merchant. I just named him Turd because I'm immature like that. Okay, you're gonna build a town here. If only you had a merchant. What do you say, Turd? Will you accept the job? Turd is gonna settle down. You will build the town with Turd. That's great. I could have just taken it. Okay. So many favors. In the 2 battles we fought... I actually think I only fought 1 battle. I'll never forget our travel across the sea. In the village of Sioux, there's a continent where there's a well. Check the well carefully. So, I will return back to Aliahan. I need to pick up Janelle, and where do we meet? Screw it, I might as well go check out Sioux while I'm over here. So I'm gonna grab Janelle, and I'll meet you right outside here. Alright, in the small time since we've begun, it looks like they've already put up a shop here. You've gained so much weight! That is one fat turd, alright. Yeah, I think he just sells, like, medical and antidote herbs, so it's nothing I'm really... How do I fight a battle here? Oh, come on, really? No, I don't want to do that. I think with those guys, you can put them to sleep if you're more worried about it. It doesn't seem like a Limbo has a very good chance to hit in the first place, but it's still more obnoxious than what I care to deal with. There's a few more enemies we haven't met up with yet, so hopefully I can bump into a few of those before we go even more exploring. So what they said is come around the cape there, and I think you want to go left, left, and here's 2 of the newer enemies, Stingwings. I want to say those guys ignore party formation, and I will... If think surround will work decently on either one of these. I don't remember what the Krabbus does, but I guess we're about to find out. Oh, good! He murders you. That's what he does. That's... Okay. So is that like a piece of cloth in his mouth, or is that supposed to be drool? I never knew which one that could be. I guess it could be either way. Oh, somebody murder it. You have defeated the Krabbus! Well, I'm thankful he didn't murder Leonard. That's all I guess I can ask for in that case. So I will heal Claudia. With several broken ribs after that battle. Okay, let's go straight up now. Right, and we can see our destination. Oi, 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 oi. Oi. Ah, one more battle. I hit weapons. Because why not? And we finally made it. So this should be Party Horse Village! Now, this should be the Village of Sue. I think I want to be here during the day, if I remember right. Kind of? Question mark? So let's talk to... I think everybody's going to be asleep here. So let us, Now, we did get that hint to take a look by the well, so let us do that. And we find the Mighty Staff of Thunder. If you use that in an item in battle, I believe it casts... Infernos. A horse is a horse, of course, but he doesn't talk. The talking horse is something... There's a talking horse. Is it the talking party horse? Oh, if you find the Vase of Drought, use it in the shoals of the Western Ocean. Okay, so now we actually get a hint of where that might be. Ah, Z! I've been covered with ice, called Green Lad. Say, a great wizard lives there. So you might have been kind of noticing that all of these places are actual places in the world, like Romilly would be Rome and all that type of stuff. So it's kind of more or less modeled after the world. So let's see what you guys have to say. We not tell lies! This guy has his own party horse. I love party horse. Sure, what do you got? You have absolutely every item under the sun, but nothing I really care about. You have anything else to say before I take off? They say the echoing flute is in a tower somewhere. Well, what the hell will that do me? Hello, little brat! Hey. Hey. If you play the echoing flute in a place where there is an orb, the echo will come back. Oh, that's right, that guy told us about the, like, 6 orbs we had to go hunt down. Ah, sure, what do you have? Nothing. You have, like, the most garbage items in the game. I think this might be the only place, or one of the few places that you can buy the flashy clothes. But that's pretty much all we can do here, so let us go back to... Seems like Portoga is the closest place to everywhere. Which is rather strange, because it's pretty much on the extreme west coast of the world, but, well, there you have it. So I'm gonna go directly south this time. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into along this border. The Great Forest of Death. I don't even remember what you can fight on this island. I don't know. There's a shrine. A various colored monkey. Hello. Oh, you're just a random house of healing in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I don't... Do I want to know where that goes? What the hell? Fun and teleportation for all. I honestly don't remember where this goes. I think it goes to the 3... No, this goes completely somewhere else. Damn it, game! I knew that was going to happen. I think this is the shrine that's directly to the east of Dama Shrine, but I didn't walk that way because there's not really a reason to. Maybe I'll do the walk from Dama to a shrine, or to a town you can't return to later just because, well, why not? I need the experience, so I think I want the second path here, but I do need to heal up momentarily. Obsessive amounts of beasties in that battle. So if we come down here, we can make it to another town. So let's take a look at this one. Good day, sir! The village of Tidanki. And you might have noticed there are a handful of towns in the game we can't return to. Tidanki is one of those towns. Hello, what the hell happened to your shop, sir? What happens if I come around the corner here? Oh, you just sell me things not over the counter. So there is an amazing amount of junk here. If you haven't purchased your iron mask for your hero or your soldier yet, do that. But I do want to get some magical arms. Now, they have the benefit of giving me, I think it's 20 defense higher than the chainmail. But more importantly, I believe it resists fire damage by a certain amount of points. Oh my god, we're going through this again, aren't we? So, I don't need the fairy water whatsoever. Yeah, just throw it right in the shop, he doesn't care. And you have... Do I need this anymore? Why did I buy 2 of them if I'm only definitely going to use 1 of them? I'm just going to move that over for now. I will get, I believe the Pilgrim, Soldier, and Hero can all be equipped with that armor. So if possible, I would like to get 3 sets of them. I think I have barely enough, right? I'm going to give that to the Pilgrim. And all that gold I had was absolutely demolished. Yeah. Hooray! No, I only have 30 gold now. Put that to use, so don't... Yeah, 20 defense more, but yeah, like I said, more importantly, it resists fire damage. Now, for some reason, I had a difficult time, like, finding... Itchy Nose, I had a difficult time finding a website that actually confirmed that. Like, I swore that was the case, and I still do think it's the case, so... There you have that. So, thankfully, I usually don't have enough to buy all 3. This is carrying a joke too far, wouldn't you say? This village destroyed by an archfiend! Come now. Well, it has a significant number of poisonous marsh tunnels. They say the archfiend resides deep in the northern mountains of Necrogard. This sounds disturbing. Hey, baby. Yeah, I guess that would be pretty cool. That's kind of a random thing to say. Oh, hi. Can I talk to you? If you go east around the Cape of Tidanki and go up the river, you'll find a dark, gaping hole near. That's the volcano's crater. I think it's a little closer to... What was it, Asarum? This is a prison! Get out of here! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. What is that, 2 damage every time? Yeah. Hello, sir! My God, stop it! Oh, wait for it! Wayfarer, it is... best to first find the final key that which unlocks the door of the jail. Go to the island of Lancel, distant to the distant south. I already did all that. Yeah, tell me what to do. Now there is some bonus loot here if you are into bonus loot. I don't know why there are sarcophagi in your upstairs here. That's a little strange. I'm not one to ask questions. Ow, 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 ow. Is somebody gonna die? 28, 26, 24, 25, 18, 16, 14, 12. Oh, he's okay. Bleeding profusely, but he's okay. So I can't talk to that guy in the jail, unfortunately. So, holy god, you want a lot. I don't have that much. Where's your item shop? Oh, it's not gonna have an item shop, is it? Well, that plan's gonna backfire if you don't have an item shop. Please buy stuff. No, of course not. So I'm gonna go outside and fight in the water for a little bit, and I'll be right back. So yeah, this is what would have happened were we able to sleep there, but I dropped the ball. I'm sorry, I could have acted all surprised. And let's talk to Skellington. No response, looks dead. But something is scrawled on the wall. I wanted to give someone the orb while I was still alive. Well, you can't. You are dead. See, as you kind of noticed, this town was indeed destroyed by the Archfiend! But it is alive at night for reasons unknown. Is there anything up here? Oh, hey. Hi. Yep, looks pretty dead to me, Cletus. What's in here? Ah, the Lamp of Darkness. And what the Lamp of Darkness does, if one were to use said Lamp of Darkness, if one could find Lamp of Darkness, is darkness oozes from the lamp and covers everything with the blackness of night. Hooray! And yeah, so it kind of carries on as normal, and if you sleep, well, you'll come back to a town that's already dead. So, oh, where else to possibly explore? I could go to... I'm gonna go to one more area, I think, before the end of this episode. I do want to... I'm probably gonna do a little bit of level grinding between this episode and next. And let's go to... Reeve? Man, I wish I had the world map. If you're playing on the Game Boy Color version, it gives you the world map right before you go into the Cave of Enticement, which would be absolutely lovely. Ugh. Hello. Sure, why not? I have 256 of them now. Alright, so let's get out of here. And I think, if I recall correctly, this is just a little bit of a quicker way to get to extra towns. Oh god, I really hope so. Hooray! So I'm just gonna pop in here. I will explore this place next time. Bet you can guess what city that is. That is Zipangu, I think that... Yeah, we'll check that out later. That's that shrine I accidentally popped into. So we are just to the east of Dama Shrine right now. Now, the place I prefer to level grind is up here. And we get to see some ice tiles. I'm not going to do anything in this town. This is the town of Moor. And it's also another one we can't return to, but we can return to... Do they call it Zipangu or Jipangu in this version? They call it Japang, okay? So, yeah, that you can just return to Japang and come back. If you come up here, you have a decent chance to encounter Metal Slimes! It's kind of lucky just to get them on the first battle there, so... Oh, what I did want to try out is... These guys are susceptible to being confused, so I wanted to chuck that at it. Hey! It does work! Alright. So I don't think it necessarily makes them stay... But, okay, maybe it does help. So don't attack the one that's confused. Yeah, unfortunately I can't put that poison needle to use, so I'm just kind of... No, you can't blaze your friend. Kill one? Kill one! Yeah, these guys, just like in earlier versions of Dragon Quest 2 and 1, they have very high defense and very, very high agility. Holy god, who did that? Is that 3 that I saw? And yeah, they just love to cast Blaze, but they also have a very high chance of running away. We got 2 in our first chance! Man, I didn't think the Poison Moth Powder, or first run, I didn't think the Poison Moth Powder would be that effective, but holy cow. See, I'm gonna fight around here, maybe mostly until I get bored, but I think I want to get everybody at least 2 or 3 levels hanging around here. Some of the other enemies you might run up with are like these snail things. I can't remember what they're called, but like they're the green version of the marine snail that have really high defense, and they love to cast Ice Bolt. And there are mini demons around here that cast a lot of high-level magic, but they don't have enough MP for it. And I do want to say that they can do like Ice Breath or something like that. So here's the slime snails. These guys are kind of bastards, so let us defense them. Yeah, Claudia's only doing 5 damage. Look at that, 100 defense points down. See, it's not really too bad when there are 4 of them, but if you run up with like 8 million of these things, okay, just get out of the way, you're gonna have a bad time. So let us get that. So I'm trying to remember what else is over here. It's not a huge bestiary that's over here, so... If I remember something off-screen, I will post it. I like being in the vicinity of a town I can just rest at. I don't remember if this sells poison moth powder, but it might be worth a check. Let us get rid of these eventually. I think they have a high resistance to all magics, too, but I'll give it a try. Let's try that, not that. No, he's got it. I will give that a try, fight, and Infernos again. Yeah, as you see, they also have very high magic resistance to mostly everything. So yeah, they're kind of a pain. I'll just do all that off screen, and I'll meet you guys right back here for next time on Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3. This is Takahmasak, and oh god, stop calling for help. I'll see you later.